Today we are looking at the story of Saul's conversion, and we are reading our Bible from Acts chapter 9 from verse 1 to 17. And from this passage of the Bible, we saw that Saul was a man who is against Christians. He breathed out murderous threats against the Lord's disciples. In fact, he was present on the day Stephen, a child of God, was stoned to death. Now, Saul went to the priest and asked him for letters to the synagogue in Damascus, stating that if he finds any belonging to Christ, whether male or female, he will take them as prisoners to Jerusalem. As Saul came near Damascus, suddenly a light from heaven flashed around him. He fell to the ground and heard a voice saying to him, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? And Saul said, Who art thou, Lord? And the Lord said, I am Jesus, who thou persecuted. Saul, with surprise and great fear, asked the Lord what he wanted him to do for him. The Lord told Saul to arise and go into the city. He would be told what to do in the city. The men traveling with Saul stood there speechless. They heard the sound but did not see anyone. So Saul got up from the ground, but when he opened his eyes, he could not see anything. The men that traveled with him held him by the hand and brought him into Damascus. Saul was blind for 3 days, and he neither ate nor drank water. Now, there was a certain man in Damascus whose name was Ananias. The Lord appeared to Ananias through a vision and told him to arise and go into a street called Straight and make enquiries in the house of Judah about a man called Saul of Tarsus. The Lord told Ananias that Saul prayed and had seen in a vision of him, Ananias, laying his hand on him to receive his sight. Ananias answered the Lord, saying, He has heard a lot about this man called Saul, how much evil he has done to so many Christians at Jerusalem, and how he has the authority from the chief priest to bring all that call the name of the Lord to prison. But the Lord told Ananias to go meet Saul, for Saul is a chosen vessel unto him, and he will bear the name of the Lord before the Gentiles and kings and the children of Israel. For he, the Lord, will show Saul how great things he must suffer for the Lord's sake. The story of Saul's conversion continues, but I'll be asking questions from today's story. Number one, where was Paul going when the Lord appeared to him? Question two, what happened to Paul after the Lord shown himself to him?